going on YouTube? It's me, Inked Full, coming at you with a new video on how to Yamato. Now, I have had a lot of fun in this ship, let me tell you. It is definitely everything that I imagined it to be. I think you guys will enjoy it as well. It's definitely a step up from the Izumo, obviously. The accuracy is much better. I feel like I get more citadels, or about maybe the same, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. I do not have the legendary upgrade though. So, yeah, just for disclosure, I'm not the best player in the world. I do not claim to be the best player in the world, so take this with a grain of salt, or, you know, this is just my recommendations. If you'd like to follow them, that is up to you. And if not, I understand that too. Please be sure to leave some feedback on whether you like the video or not, and if you don't like the video, if you could tell me why, it'd be greatly appreciated, and maybe in the future, it's something that I can work on the next series that I'm working on will be the Kremlin line. I've already got the Vladivostok and the Soyuz videos that I want to use for, you know, the gameplay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the equipment. Sorry if I sound a little like weird, kind of groggy, or I don't know if I got like a cold coming on, I don't know. So obviously for the first upgrade, you want to take main armament modification 1. I highly recommend it. You could take main armament or damage control party mod 1. However, I wouldn't recommend main armament mod 1, of course. For the second one, damage control system mod 1. Engine room protections, just you don't really need it. For the third upgrade, you want to take aiming system mod to increase the likelihood of you landing them citadels. This helps with your dispersion. And, I mean, the other ones, I just don't really see why you would want to take them. For the fourth upgrade, I decided to go damage control system mod 2, because I was getting hit by torpedoes and catching fire a little bit, so far I do like it. I may end up changing this, though, in the future to steering gears mod 1. You could also take propulsion. This is honestly, this upgrade's preference between these three. Obviously I don't recommend this. You don't need that. Now for the fifth upgrade, I went with concealment mod 1. You don't need the other two, in my opinion. For the fifth upgrade, you're gonna want to take concealment mod 1. I do not recommend torpedo lookout system or ship consumable modification. You want a little bit of, I would say, a little bit of concealment, I guess. It also, the dispersion of enemy shells increases by 5%, so that's always nice. For the last upgrade, I recommend main battery director system. You need this for even less shell dispersion. And if you cannot afford it, as you can, if you don't have the research bureau or you don't have the points to get it, I do recommend main battery modification 3. You don't really need gun control fire system mod 2 because you already have a shit ton of range. The range is 26.6 kilometers, plus you have a spotter plane. So, I mean, you don't, anything further than, I mean, honestly, anything further than like 20 kilometers is going to be very, very hard to hit. I'm sure there's people out there that can do that. However, it's just, there's so many different variables. The shell travel time, you know, it's very hard to hit. So as far as, I wouldn't recommend this. Main battery mod 3 is definitely where you want to go, in my opinion. Other than that, let's go to commander builds. Oh, if you're getting a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of CVs, aircraft carriers, whatever you want to call them, you can't take fighter. You'll be just fine. You just got to be mindful that you can extend your range if necessary. Now, let's go to commander builds. Nothing has really changed here since the Izumo video. If you did not see the Izumo video, I did make some changes, or the Amagi video. I did make some changes in the Izumo video, but this is concrete right here. I think, what did I end up deciding to take? 19, 20... I think I'm gonna... What was the last one? I totally forgot what... Goodness gracious. I think I was gonna take concealment expert, if I recall correctly. Yeah. I think I'm ended up taking concealment expert. I think that's what it was. If you want to know why I didn't pick what I picked, go check the tier 8 video or the tier 9 video. I think tier 8 video I explained why I didn't take anything that I currently don't have, and then the tier 9 is the corrected version where I think I explained why. Like, I took some, then I decided not to. I explained why I decided not to take those. With that being said, guys, we're going to head to part 2 of this video, which is the gameplay, talking about, you know, how to play the Yamato and some tips here and there and etc. See you guys here in a second. Alright, guys, welcome to part 2. As you can see, I'm in a div with a couple of my clan members. Yeah, so this was a overall pretty decent game. Kind of shows everything I'm talking about, like sitting back, and if you don't sit back, you know, you start to get chunked out a little bit. So in the beginning here, I've continued doing what I normally do, like in the Izumo and the Amagi. I just kind of, you know, sit back, go about half speed till we start detecting stuff and figuring out where, like, I want to be and, you know, shit like that. Also talking to my clanmates at this point, you know, hey, you know, let's do this, this, and this. This game, I think I'm not gonna I won't spoil it. So yeah, so here I'm just hoping the Udali, is that how you say it? I don't even know. Don't judge me, I'm sorry. I'm waiting to see what he's gonna do. Hopefully he's gonna spot some shit. Or the Lexington. So here I'm just looking to take some pot shots. Unfortunately the Thunder goes undetected. I'm not too worried about him. He's not. I don't even think he's. I don't think I even shoot or Thunder shoots at me the entirety of this match, if I recall. I decided to take some pot shots here on the Musashi. I thought he'd turn back once he realized, you know, he had shells coming at him, but I think I ended up missing all these shells. Now look at this dispersion here. It's pretty clean. Like, it's pretty clean. I'm definitely enjoying the Yamato. I did have a better game. I had a way better game. I did like 210,000 damage and got like 8 citadels and like 3 or 4 kills in this fucking thing, but I had to install my my new SSD that I got for Christmas so I can have some more, you know, memory. You know, we can never have too much memory. And I lost that video. It was very, very unfortunate. I was so upset, dude, because I had screenshots and everything. I don't have the screenshots that I use like at the end of the video as like the outro for this one, so I'll have to like do it mid-game. So we get 3 pins there. We get a nice little 14k salvo, my guy. You'd love to see that. As you can see here, you know, I'm just sitting back. I'm trying to hold this flank. I don't know where the rest of my team is going. Honestly, I don't even think I realized that my entire team's just like in a, hey, we're just gonna dip out from the entire flank over here and just, you know, Alsace and the Buffalo, and I think there's a, oh, here we go. We'll line up this shot here. Now you can see why I like the Yamato here momentarily. The shells take a second, of course. And the benefit to sitting back, so we get a double citadel. We get about, what was that, 20k damage, I would say. We fuck up that Drake or whatever that was. So at this point, I'm like, oh shit, okay. I gotta start moving. I'm getting focused here. I got a little too antsy. So you see how quickly your health dwindles as you get focused and people start to like close the gap between you. So this is why obviously you want to play long range, and then medium range. You can play medium range like late game when there's way less ships. Close range is always going to be hairy. Close range, you gotta be very, very careful. Very careful. And unfortunately, the little bitch-ass carrier decides to target me. I think I end up taking 2 torpedoes, and I wanted to take a shot at this Sashi. I figured he'd turn out, dodge my shells, because he was just like turning like to go broadside to me, so I figured he'd just keep turning out. So I aimed a little bit higher up than usual, and I think he ends up turning back. Yeah, he turns back in, but I still get a pin on him. It's not too bad. We're up to 54k damage. Already almost up to 1,000,000 potential damage. And at this point, I'm realizing, okay, I gotta move. You know, nobody on my team except for my playmates over here. I think he ends up dying. He was sick. I think he was, yeah, he was sick when I recorded this. He was, I don't think he was out of it, dude. He dies pretty quick. So I'm like, okay, I need to move. I also pinged the Lexington because he was like he was within like 18 kilometers of the Alsace, and the Lexington starts to move as well. Take some pot shots here at the Musashi. I don't think anything crazy happens. Just, you know, it's Musashi. Tier 9 Yamato. And he can't be taking he can't be taking the, what do you call it from me? Only 2 ricochets, man. Those shells look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I could at least get a couple pins. So, as you can see, guys, like, you'll lose your health will just, it'll be, what the fuck happened, you know? You know, you're not in the Croy first. You're not in the Montana. I mean, or the Kremlin. Get a few pins there though. So your health, man, it goes quickly. So I highly recommend. You know, it's funny that I mentioned this though. I was in a game. I was climbing to silver yesterday, and I got to silver, and I got the silver off of this Yamato. He just sailed right in, and he's like, oh, I lost 4 games in a row today. I'm like, well, because, you know, you're playing the Yamato like a monkey. Like, you're playing like a goofball. And, of course, you know, all these players know better than anybody else, and I'm just like, bro. You know, I don't know how I got 2 ricochets on that Drake. I know he was angled where the shells hit, but, man, I feel like, I don't know, dude. That's a little, I feel like that should have landed. So I take some pot shots here, thinking the Drake was going to slow down and use the island, but unfortunately, me using my brain leads to me missing these shells. Or me thinking, okay, he would do what I would do, which is, you know, get next to that island, go undetected, see if I can find any shots next to that island, but he did not. Which, here we get a very, very nice, when I say nice, I mean nice. We absolutely just, I mean, it's clean. What can I say? So I was like, well, if I don't hit the Drake, I may hit the Musashi. The Drake pops back up, and he's dead, of course. That was a nice blind shot. I don't know what's going on with my boy here. I don't know. He dies quickly though. I think he's just having a rough day because so I was trying to line up that shot again. You can there's a little circle on the mini map that shows like where your shells go. I don't know how to explain it. It's where the Alsace is. If you're looking at my map, there's a little like circle, and you can use that to aim your shots on undetected targets. And I have, and I'm not bullshitting, I have like got depth strikes and shit off of that, like against Smolensk players. I'll kind of like aim a little bit, just a little bit, not like to where my circle's still on where the ship was last seen, but I'll aim a little bit back and shoot. And you know, I've gotten citadels on Minotaurs, all kinds of shit. It is definitely you should definitely try occasionally trying to utilize those type of shots. Yeah, at this point, as you can see, I'm trying to fall back to the side my team is on. And I'm not getting focused anymore. Here, I thought the Thunder was going to turn in, and I don't think he does. He just, like, kind of runs into the islands with these shells. I can't remember if I did a lot here or not. Let's see. Let's take a look. We did absolutely nothing. So, with that being said, see, like, what is it? He's 21 kilometers away from me. Now here, I think I get some nice hits. I'm trying to see how far away the Alsace, Buffalo, and Musashi are. I keep them about 18 kilometers away, but they might be a little bit further right now. So here we actually get some, we smacked the shit out of the Thunder. Got 4 pins, 2 overpins. Yeah, the Alsace is 20 kilometers away. So just sitting back, you know, playing my role, trying to ping a target I want my team to kill. And the Baltimore has a problem with it. Sorry. The Baltimore has a problem with it for some unknown reason. He could just pull up a little bit, or I don't even know. Can he reach Thunder? I don't know. So here we get 5 pins and 1 overpin. And I'm pretty sure the Thunder dies right here, does he? Let's take a look, shall we? And the Baltimore decides to do his job. Yep, Thunder ends up dying here. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try and focus a little bit on this flank. And now, dude, I was licking my chops, licking. Why am I getting pinged, by the way? I didn't even realize. Why is the linen pinging me? Like, you want me to go sailing in the middle of the gap or something? Like, I'm not sure. Like, we already have teammates in the outer gap. Like, I don't see the point. So here I do utilize, I think I shot at the house says, yeah, I did. I utilized a little circle on the minimap. I don't think anything happens. No, I missed the salvo. Alsace is fucking fast. It's hard to hit, especially when he pops his, like, boost or whatever. So, lining up in a shot here on the Musashi, and then I realized, oh, I'm not sure what this Buffalo was thinking, by the way, but, as you can see, he's about to learn a valuable lesson on just, you know, YOLOing to a rock. We get a nice little citadel on him and chunk him pretty hard. So, at this point, I'm like, okay, we're probably going to lose this game. I don't know what the carrier was targeting the entire game. I wasn't really paying attention, but he was definitely not targeting, You should have just killed the Buffalo, honestly. Get 3 pins with the Musashi there, not too bad. Not too bad, if I say so myself. Does that guy got like a reload boot, or does he have like a reload build on the Holland? I normally just go the Torb build. Just feel like that he's shooting faster than what I'm used to seeing in my Holland. Get a couple pins there on the Musashi again. Oh yeah. Ha This Atago, man. I remember I was like, you want to contest me, Atago? And, I don't know why the Atago's doing that, by the way. He's over here by himself without a BB. And, can't remember if he dies or not. I'm pretty sure I get a Citadel. No. I don't know. I can't remember. Hey, Mass. So there I get chunked by the Musashi, man. That shit hurt, bro. That shit hurt. Honestly, I think I would have gotten a Citadel on this Atago, and I kind of backed my shot up because I thought he was going to turn out, but and he did. But my clanmate just yoinked the kill from me, and I was like, you motherfucker. So, yeah. With that being said, guys, so, I mean, basically, as you can see here, you want to sit back. If you don't sit back, you start to... Your health starts to dwindle, as you can see yourself. And unfortunately, I do not have the screenshots or the little video that I used for the outro that shows like the damage I did and shit like that. We get 3 pins there. It's pretty nice. And yeah, so be sure, you know, play back and you'll do good. Play like a sniper would. You know, you're not here to, you know, what is it called? You know, be the brawler. You know, you're not going to be a Croy first. If you're playing it like a Croy first, you're doing something severely wrong. And I hope everybody has had a, well, now at the time of this recording, this is New Year's Day. Well, New Year's Day morning. And I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's. And what the hell is this Baltimore doing? I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's, guys. Hopefully everybody had fun with their friends and family. And I'll see you guys again soon. Peace out.